Hey guys, it's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I am here with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning September 6th through the 12th, and the 12th is actually my fiance Jake's birthday. And so I decided to use the superhero kit from Scribble Co. as well as the superhero birthday add on, and then I used a rainbow foil wiggle from Scribble Co as well as these fun silver overlays. I use silver as my core foil from Adorably Amy Designs, I believe. Yeah, I think that's what it says. So yeah, I wanted to use this kit this week because it was Jake's birthday and there was the superhero add-on. The box in the kit, I didn't get I think there may have been additional add-on like options for the mail in the kit, but the one that was provided looks exactly like Jake. His hair, his little bit of beard, and like his body type, it just looks so much like Jake that I was like, oh my gosh. And Shang-Chi actually came out, I think the week before this, but we waited until this week to see it so that I could use this kit with his birthday spread because I thought that would go perfect. Um, Jess from Kitnish Jess did an amazing job with this art, and she released it like literally a week after or something, 2 weeks after I had finished my Marvel movie marathon. I think, yeah, so I started my Marvel movie marathon with Jake at the beginning of this planner, like in December 2020 to the January 2021 spread. I started it and I have all the movies in this actual planner that I watched. I have them marked, but I couldn't use this kit for when I finished that because this art came out later. So I just missed it, but I still really wanted to use this. Marvel is such a big part of me and Jake's relationship. We saw the first Avengers in 2012. I think it was May 2012. We saw the first ever Avengers together as our first like official date. We had been talking since like 2011. Remember, this is high school. We're talking. But yeah, so we saw that and then we've just seen like we love Marvel. We see every Marvel movie in theaters. We've watched all the recent shows like Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision. He's currently watching What If. I did try it. I loved the first episode, but I haven't liked the other episodes. It's just a little too much for me, and I'm also not into like cartoons really. But yeah, so Marvel's just such a big part of our relationship. Also, his favorite movie is not Marvel related. It is The Dark Knight, or is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. The Batman movie, the last one. I also love that movie, but clearly not as much because I don't even remember what it's called. But yeah, so superheroes, etc., just a big part of our relationship. I did use the Marvel box. I kind of wish I used the Batman box. But I just love the Disney Plus part of. So basically, there was two box options with the pizza. There was one with the Hulk mask and a Disney Plus, and then there was one with the Batman mask, and I believe it was HBO Max. But we're definitely into like the Disney Plus Marvel more. But like Jake really likes that one Batman movie, so I don't know. It's fine. Um, but yeah, so I just really wanted to use this kit for his birthday. I did put the box that looks like him in the top left hand corner with a birthday boy overlay from Adorably Amy Designs. I just love that. I love that there's a script for like a male because I feel like a lot of scripts are more like female oriented. And then I did put the Happy Birthday Hero cake box on his actual birthday, which was on Sunday. This week started out like super crappy. I was very emotional and stuff because if you remember from my last plan with me, our 16 and a half year old Shih Tzu, Maisie, passed away. So I was still going through that this week, and I also was actually pretty sick. I ended up getting COVID tested again on Friday. I was negative, but I was just not feeling good and I couldn't go to work because of it. My symptoms were really bad. And I was also just like really sad because of Maisie. I think just how much I cried and how much I was grieving just got me really sick. Also, how stressed I was. So yeah, it was kind of a rough week, but the weekend was really good celebrating Jake's birthday, and it was kind of a nice refresher. I actually, um, this was last weekend for me now. I actually on Monday slept so much because I was so tired from this weekend. Like we haven't done that much in so long. So it was kind of nice to go out and do things and like forget like my life, forget that my life was pretty much falling apart at this rate. But yeah, so I did go ahead and put some overlays. I used some of the birthday overlays on some of the boxes, and then I used rainbow overlays on pretty much all of the boxes, on all the other boxes that I didn't put a silver birthday overlay on. I absolutely love the rainbow foil with this kit. I think it looks so good, and I love rainbow foil especially because there's just so many colors to it, and it just makes it a lot more fun. But I also love that it was the star foil because there was a lot of star elements in this kit. So I just think this whole spread just turned out really, really good. And I don't know who said that rainbow foil was gonna look good with this kit. It may have been Andrea from Scribble Prinska when she released it, but I absolutely think it looks amazing. And you can see my top left-hand corner box there. I love it. I love that that box looks like Jake. I want like that just like as a sticker or like a die cut or something because it just looks so much like him to me. But yeah, so anyways, I am just finishing up this base. I filmed this base at like 2 a.m. last night and I was like drifting. I was so tired. I'm trying to get this up because Jake, my editor, is going to Hawaii for a week for work. So yeah, I'm also filming this voiceover at like midnight, but anyways, I am going to get into the day by day. Or first on the sidebar, I did use 2 fox and cactus stickers. So the first one I used looks kind of like Jake, but I used the numbers from Sticky Slush Designs and just put 25 because that's how old he turned. And then I did mark that I was sick with a fox and cactus girl with a face mask and a sick script from Letters to Apollo. So starting on Monday, September 6th, it was Labor Day, so I did have this day off, which was nice. We stayed at my parents' house the night prior because it was my best friend's wedding, and we then drove to where my father-in-law lives, Jake's dad, because it was his birthday this day. They're both Virgos. So I did mark that we drove there, and then I just marked that it was his birthday. And then I did just hang out with them and his brother. So I have this custom script for that from Planahanna that I love. And then I did take Mochi back with me because the deal always was with Mochi that she was going to help me through whenever Maisie passed. So I still have her right now, but I'm basically got her for 2 weeks in between Maisie passing and our new dog coming. So we traveled from my parents' house to my father-in-law's house back to our apartment. So we did decide to take Mochi to the beach because my father-in-law lives like right by the beach, and it was so cute. We got her to go in the water and it was just so cute. She didn't like it as much as I thought she would. But it was still really cute because Maisie would have never done that. So I just thought that was really cute. And then I did have a long call with one of my best friends. She was helping me through my feelings. And then we did come back to the apartment, which was like the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do. Maisie passed at my parents' house. So like everything was still out. We didn't know it was happening. Like it was going to come when she was at my parents' house, which was also weird because that was like where she grew up. And it made things a lot easier on us. Like it seemed very intentional. But yeah, so coming back to the apartment was really, really hard. And it was just like seeing her canopy bed next to my bed and seeing all her food bowls and everything. It was really hard. And And then I actually did take Tuesday off because I was just not feeling good emotionally. So I marked that I had the day off. I did get Starbucks, and then I did do some planning to kind of boost my mood. I love how that rainbow planning time script looks. It's like a perfect rainbow. And then I did take Mochi to the dog park, and then we did go on a grocery run. We got some McDonald's. And then I was in my feelings some more. And then I just played with Mochi. I was like so devastated this night. And we actually just took Mochi to the dog park, and it like completely cheered us both up, me and Jake. And that's basically what we did the whole week, is whenever I felt like I was getting sad or emotional, I would just be like to Mochi, do you want to go for a walk? And I was seeing if she was here. Oh, she is here. She's looking at me. It is her like walk time. So, and she knows that word. But anyways, it makes her so happy that it would just instantly cheer me up too. So yeah, I did play with Mochi and Jake. And then on Wednesday, I did go to work and I met my new client. I do have a new client now. So I marked that with this is one of the new emojis from the autism awareness sheet, or not autism acceptance, I should say, sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I did get Starbucks in between clients, and then I just marked that I had my other client. I usually just mark work all together and not my individual clients I see. But this day was different because I met a new client. Anyways, I got Smoothie King after work because I was so tired and I felt so sick. I ended up not being able to go to work Thursday and Friday because I was sick. I think the stress and the sadness just like totally got me feeling bad. So I tried to get Smoothie King to see if that would help, but it didn't. And then I did come home and I cleaned, I edited, I got Chipotle this night for dinner, and then I did just cuddle Jake. So I marked that. On Thursday, I marked that I had a sick day. I had to call out because I was just feeling so sick, and I had gotten COVID tested on Saturday, so I was pretty sure I was fine, but it ended up getting worse and worse. And so on Friday, you'll see I got another COVID test. But then I did just upload. I took Mochi on a long walk, and then we did drive into Washington, D.C. I don't even remember what we were doing, but we did a DC drive, and those are always my fave because we have the windows down and Mochi loves it and loves like people watching, and the city is just so pretty. And then I did cook some dinner this night, and then football was back. It was the Buccaneers against, I don't even remember who, but the Bucks won. Who did they play? I don't even remember. But yeah, I was so excited football was back. It felt so good again. So I did mark Thursday night football. I love football. You guys will see that in all my upcoming videos that I watch it like literally every day it's on. And then I did just play with Mochi some more. On Friday, I had another sick day. My boss was like, don't come in because don't go to sessions because I was very sick. I told her my symptoms and she like told me not to go. So I didn't. And then I got Starbucks, and then Jake actually got promoted this day, which was really exciting. He got a huge raise and a huge promotion, and I'm very proud of him. So I, of course, wanted to mark that, and I put that in a silver box because I was super excited. And then I did plan, and then this day I was just feeling worse and worse. And because of our plans this upcoming weekend, we were supposed to go to the movies and a football game and like just hang out with people. And my parents were supposed to come later this night. I was like, I need to get a COVID test. So I went to get another COVID test, and it was negative again for flu and COVID, but they were like, why are your symptoms getting worse? So they prescribed me some antibiotics. And so then I went to go pick up the meds, which I marked. And those antibiotics, I just finished taking them today, and I'm feeling a lot better. So that's good. I think it was like a sinus infection, or I don't know what, but I'm glad it wasn't COVID or the flu. And then we did just get takeout by where I went to get my COVID test because we were starving. And then I watched some TV. I believed I binged Big Brother this night with Jake because we like fell off watching it live. And then my parents did come over. They wanted to visit Mochi. They were going away again this weekend. They've been going away so much. So we would have had to watch Mochi this weekend anyway. But they wanted to see her before they left. And so I just marked that they came over and we had some family time. And then I actually had my dad go pick up everything from the animal hospital that we had taken. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm right by the dog park. Don't you love when there's like a screeching dog at midnight and then your dog starts barking? Anyways, I did have my dad go pick up Maisie's stuff from the animal hospital. They like had an urn for her. They had a paw print that they made, which was really cute. They had cut some fur for her and all this stuff. So I really couldn't go back to that hospital and pick it up myself because it was just an awful night that Saturday night a week before this. So my dad picked it up and he brought it. So I marked that I got that and it was very sad. But I will say the animal hospital did a really nice job with it all, and I'm just thankful for that. And yeah, now we have like a little Maisie shrine in our dining room, which is like the nicest area in our apartment, I'll say, that we keep the nicest. And so I made like a little Maisie shrine on my shelf, and I have a bunch of stuff to remind me of her. And then I just cuddled my fiance this night. On Saturday, I did wake up this morning and take Mochi on a really long walk because Jake and I had some plans. And so I wanted to make sure she got all her energy out. And then we did go to Georgetown in DC and we saw Shang-Chi, which is the new all-Asian superhero movie, which I was like obviously so excited about, talking about diversity and inclusion over here all the time. I really liked the movie. I felt like the ending was kind of bizarre and took just like a really weird turn. And a lot of people agree with me when I say that. But I still like think like the element, like they really did a good job making it an all Asian superhero movie. And I mean, I love Aquafina. I loved who they casted. And yeah, so it was fun, and I was really excited to see that this week because I did use this Marvel spread, so had to mark that. And then we did just go on a date. We went to a tapas place in Georgetown, and then we got super lost in DC. We usually don't go to Georgetown. We usually go the other way. I don't know. I feel like no one really probably even knows the geography of DC who watches these videos. But we usually don't go to Georgetown, and DC is just the most confusing city ever. So we got lost, and yeah, I just marked that we got lost in DC. We weren't actually lost. Like, we could have very well pulled out a GPS, but Jake does this thing where he insists that he can get us home, and then he can't. And then we actually went to it was 9/11 on this day, and it was the 20th anniversary. So the Pentagon, which is right by where we live, had this like light, and it was super bright, and we went to go see it. We like went to where it was. It was shining throughout the whole city. You could see it from very far away. Anyways, we went to go see this light, and it was kind of nice. And then we did get groceries after because we had to get stuff for Jake's birthday the next day. So on Sunday, I did mark happy birthday, Jake. And then we got Dunkin'. And then we did tailgate. We were going to the Washington football team game, the home opener. It was so exciting. So we did tailgate in the parking lot beforehand. And then I just marked that we went to the Washington football team game. They played the Chargers, which is my brother-in-law's favorite team after Washington football team. So it was just a fun game. It was super lit. I am shocked I didn't get COVID from it, but that's what I get for being vaxxed. But yeah, it was super fun. It was a great time. I'm going to another football game this weekend, which will be in next plan with me. You guys will see. So yeah, just love football. And then we did get Sonic after because that's one of my faves. And Jake is nice and was like, we can get your fave on my birthday. And then we just watched more football Sunday. The Washington football team game was a 1 o'clock game. And then we came home and watched the 4 o'clock games. And then we got Lido's for dinner, which is like, I believe, a Maryland pizza chain. I believe, yeah, it started in Maryland where I went to school in College Park. Lido's is so good. If you have like a real Lido's with the square pizza near you, get it. It is the best pizza. They have the best pizza sauce. We use their sauce for our pasta all the time. We love Lido's. So we got it, of course, for the first Sunday night football game and for Jake's birthday. And then I did mark Sunday night football in a movie marquee because it was a big deal and it was such a good game. So yeah, I marked Sunday night football. Just so glad football's back and that it was Jake's birthday and all that good stuff. And then we just cuddled some more. So that concludes this week's plan with me. I absolutely love how this spread came out. I think it's much more uplifting. I mean, I thought last week's spread was beautiful because of the sparkly hollow and all the colors, but it was also kind of sad because Maisie passed. But this week celebrating Jake's birthday was just a nice turn of events. And the week after this, which is the weekend I'm about to be in, I'm getting a new dog and I'm going to another football game. Jake's going to be in Hawaii, but I'm living my life. So yeah, I love how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans to see up close pictures. As always, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. These are my leftovers, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.